All right. We are here with Todd Novak and Travis Tranel, state representatives at the Student Showcase. And first, Todd, tell me why it's so important for you to come down and take a look at what Southwest Tech has to offer here today.
Because Southwest Tech is a great school. I have many students that have come from Southwest Tech with a wide variety of ranges. They're taught very well. Today we're talking about police and fire, EMS, which is very much needed all over. As you know, both Travis and I represent rural areas of the state, and there's a very shortage of police, EMS. So what Southwest Tech is teaching these students is phenomenal. They come out of school, they're ready to be hired, and I think it's pretty impressive.
Travis, why was it important for you to come down and just take a look at what Southwest Tech is offering here today?
Well, I just think it's very important that we as legislators are aware of what's going on in our district. Obviously, Southwest Tech, with the wide variety of education that they provide, whether it's in manufacturing or agriculture, or today we're more focused on public service. It's just nice to be in touch with the people that are actually doing that work, and also to have a chance to interact with the students, because a lot of times just that chance to have a one-on-one conversation with the students to learn about what they're doing, they're very excited to tell us, and ultimately I think it makes both of us excited to realize the level of students that we have that are interested in these types of careers. So it's just a great all-around experience in order to better understand the people that we represent and the good work that they're doing.
And earlier we talked about, these types of careers, the hands-on jobs, the skilled trades. What are your thoughts on, the future of technical education in Wisconsin?
I'm going into my third term, and I'm very happy to say that since I started in 2014 and Travis has been here since 2010, there is really a groundswelling of support and focus now on the trade schools and the tech schools, which I think is very important. If you go around and you talk to people in our districts around the state, that is where the biggest labor shortage is in skilled trades. And these students are coming out of the tech schools, they're ready, they can get a job. It's very much in demand, so I think they're doing a great job.
And I would concur with that. When we look at technical education and we look at the overall state of our economy right now with unemployment that's 3% or lower, employers, they need people now, and they want people that have a strong skill set. Southwest Tech definitely is preparing students to step into those jobs and to fill them immediately. I think it's a really exciting time, especially for these students, because ultimately, no matter what field they want to go into, it's pretty easy for them to find employment. And thankfully, if they're from Southwest Wisconsin already, they can get that level of education and that level of training that they need close to home. So I would say that moving forward, technical education is just going to become more and more important. And I think that's why it's so exciting, I'm sure Representative Novak would agree, to see some of these new programs that are being developed where we're trying to get technical education into high schools so we can get these students exposed to these programs sooner and sooner so that they are ready to enter the workforce when they feel that they're comfortable and prepared.
As you guys go out to businesses and industry and talk to the folks there, how important is it to you to have like a Southwest Tech, a technical college in your district to kind of talk about to business and industry?
My business is, and I think that's something that I know that both of us want to explore even more. We need to get more public-private or school-private partnerships built, because I know we have big ag manufacturers and cheese makers and welders, and there's so much in demand that I think business people tell me that they are really impressed with the tech school kids that are coming out and starting in their businesses, how well prepared they are. And I think that's something that we both are big proponents of, is getting the private industries connected with the tech schools, even into high school, so we can help those kids along.
I would completely agree, and I would also say that one of the challenges we have in rural Southwest Wisconsin, but all over rural Wisconsin and rural America in general, is declining population. And so when we look at having an asset like Southwest Tech in a rural area, I think that the opportunity that provides moving forward is essential, because one, it's going to keep students in our area and they're not going to be forced to leave to get an education, and oftentimes if they leave, it's challenging to get them back. But then we're also providing continuing education for people that live in Southwest Wisconsin outside of what people would normally associate with a traditional student. So having that resource available and a resource that does such a great job. I know Southwest Tech just got some shout outs in Forbes magazine. They're constantly being recognized for the level of education that they're providing. So to have an institution like that located in Southwest Wisconsin, I think people just need to understand how neat that is and what an asset it is for the entire region.
And I don't want to go off topic here, but Todd, it looks like maybe one of your is that your aide? Maybe
No, that's Travis.
Travis.
Yeah, that's actually Kennedy Lee, who is an aide in our office, and she's a Fenimore native. So it's nice to see that this is just an example of some of the things that we're exposed to in the Capitol. And I believe they're just putting on typical equipment that firefighters would normally wear. Just to give her an example of what we ask them to do, how heavy that equipment is. Again, it just gives us good exposure to these people in our area. Often, all the time, volunteer firefighters, the training that we ask them to do, what we ask them to wear when they put their lives on the line, ultimately to keep us all safe.
And I commend Travis's staff for volunteering. My staff refused because they were scared. So I think that's a great thing. So
Great. Thank you guys and enjoy your day.
You bet. Thank you.
Thanks for coming.